Good morning, angels. Good morning. We have more people here now. We have 13 participants. Buenos días, corazones. Elías, qué bueno verte. Ay, Daniela, me encanta verlos. Ricardo, me alegro tanto cuando conectan sus cámaras porque puedo ver sus caritas. Ay, Adriana, qué bueno verte, Adriana. Me alegra verte. Qué bueno que están. Excellent. Okay, this morning we have to be ready with our reading book, student book, and workbook. Okay, both workbook and student book.
La oveja.
Si todavía no tienen su workbook, corran a tomarlo para que lo tengamos listo. Okay, workbook and reading book. Okay, your pencil or your pen, eraser, everything that you need.
No, la oveja. Esa, la oveja. Bájate de su cabeza. La oveja. Mami, dile a la oveja que se baje.
Okay, ya estamos listos, estamos preparados. Ready for the class because we have a lot of things to do today. Many, many things. A lot of work. We have to really speed up para que nos apuremos y todos vayamos juntos. ¿Eh? Vamos a poner mucha energy because we have a lot of things to do. Okay, let's see. Let's begin. I'm going to silence your microphones.
La oveja, ¿va?
Okay, I'm going to silence your microphones. Let me silence your microphones. Remember that if you have a question or if I need your help and you want to participate, you can send me a message or you can just use your reactions with your hand, okay? The notebook, says Carlitos, no, we're not gonna use right now the notebook. Remember that the notebook, you're going to use it if you have extra work or if you want to take notes or if we have work in our agenda of activities, okay? So not in class. Right now, we're just gonna use our book, the student book, and our workbook. Okay, let's share our screen. Let's begin our class. Here we go. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Okay, let's begin. Remember that we are working on the history of transportation. Remember that right now we are working here in history of transportation. We have been talking about different kind of transportations and part of the story. So we are going like to really make a brief review and then we are going to work on the exercises. Okay, so welcome to this class, reading class. The topic is history of transportation. Okay, we still remember how many kinds of different types of transportation we talked about last class. And we know, we have knowledge about different types of transportations. We have the airplane, as you can see here, airplanes, cars, even rockets nowadays, okay, even rockets. We have bicycle, we have helicopters, we have ships, boats, we have many other ways of transportation. Even remember that I told you that in the past, when they didn't have another way of transport themselves, or they didn't, or that wheel didn't exist, everybody used to walk. So walking is another way of transportation, another type of transportation, right? Back in history, they used to walk. Okay, so these are some examples of different transportations that we have nowadays. Remember on page 48 that we read also about the history of transportation. We got some um, information that was important so we could solve some exercises. So let's read it again so we can remember those details, and in that way we can answer our exercises. So in your house, you can read with me. Okay, read loud so you can hear yourself. Okay, and it's going to be good so you can practice reading and you can practice your pronunciation. So let's read together. Okay, you in your house, and I'm going to read here loud and clear. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Communities in the past were often far apart. Also, transportation was very slow. So people made new type of transportation. In the 1700s, the steamboat was invented. Here you have a steamboat, okay? Unlike other boats, it moved by steam, por vapor, okay? Calderas que emitían vapor. That is moved by steam, not by an engine, but by steam. Not paddles. They didn't use paddles either. Remember the paddles that they used to move in the boats? Okay, there were some ships that used paddles as well, but not the steamboat. Okay, they didn't use paddles in the steamboat. People could travel faster than before. British people invented trains in the 1800s. Okay, we're moving on the timeline from the 1700s to the 1800s. And this information, you can find it on page 49. Okay, so British people invented trains in the 1800s. Here we have the trains. Yes, here we have the trains. So they invented trains. Then they opened the first public railroad. Now people could move easily. Later, Carl Benz made the first car with wheels. So who invented the first car with wheels? Mr. Carl Benz. Okay, Mr. Carl Benz. Let's see, Fabiola raised her hand. Fabiolita, do you have a question? Could you write it down on the chat if you need some help or if you have a question? Right now we are on our student book with our student book, page 49. We are going to work on the student book and the workbook. So if you have a question, write it down in the chat so we can have a look and help you with any question or any doubt that you have. Okay? Right. Remember, Carl Benz made the first car with wheels. Let's continue. In 1903, the Wright brothers created the first airplane. We saw this in the last class. We're just moving on, trying to remember this information so we can complete our exercises. So here we have a beautiful airplane. The Wright brothers created the first airplane in 1903. Remember that. They are very famous, these two brothers. Okay, here we are. Page 50. We are going to start working in our reading comprehension. Page 50. Student book. Here is our student book. We are going to circle the best answer, okay, according to what we just read, right, from the article. Let's remember the information that we just read, and we are going to answer these questions. So let's see number one. Choose the best answer. What is this passage mainly about? The article that we just discussed, right? And that we saw last class as well. What is the passage mainly about? Who can help me here? Is the passage about how transportation changed over time, or how people travel between communities, or how people build railroads? Who can help me? Let's see, we already have some answers. I want to see your answers. What do you think? Help me with the answers. Okay, Danielita says letter A. What do you think? A, B, or C? Carlito says A. Okay, we have here two people that agree in the same answer. Elias says A. Mario says A. Excellent, very good. Let's see if it's true. Is the answer A? Yes. Excellent, good job, babies. A is the answer. When was the steamboat invented? Do you remember? Because we saw it. We just discussed it. Okay, Adriana, excellent. You said B. Elias said B. Okay, was it in the 1600s, in the 1700s, or in the 1800s? Do you still remember? Let's see, Adriana and Elias, if you're right. Do you have any other answer apart from B? Carlito says B. Fabiola says A. Okay, let's see. Let's see who is correct. Let's see. Yes, very good. It was letter B in the 1700s. Okay, we have to try to remember what we just discussed minutes ago. When trains were invented, many communities grew along. Okay, they grew along or next to the trains, along with the highways, or along with the railroads. Do you remember? Okay, here we have Elias, Carlitos with another answer as well. Okay, let's see if you're right. Let's have a look. Very good. Yes, they grew along railroads. Excellent. Well done. Now let's see the last one. How many wheels did the first car have? Two wheels? 3 wheels? 4 wheels? How many wheels? Do you remember? Okay, they are answering. Excellent. Well done, Christian, Carlitos, Elias, Fabiola. Excellent. Okay, let's see who has the right answer. Okay, Daniela and Adriana. Some said 3, and we have here some people that says 4. Let's see, 3 or 4. How many wheels? Yes, 3 wheels. When the first car was invented, it had 3 wheels, believe it or not. Okay, but because of the equilibrium, the balance, right, they added an extra wheel, and now our cars have 4. Okay, let's continue. Let's see, page 51. Let's see page 51. Let's have a look. We are going to enumerate it. Let's see. Number 1, we are trying to follow the according timeline. So the steamboat was invented in 1700s. That is number 1. Who can tell me number 2? Number 2. Let's see, number 2. Let's see, we have number 2 over here. British people invented trains and opened the first public railroad. Let's have a look. Number 3, communities started to grow next to the railroads. Now here's number 3. Let's see, number 4. Carl Benz made the first car so people could drive to many places. Okay. And number 5, yes, yes, yes. The first airplane was invented by the Wright brothers. Okay, we are following this timeline. Excellent. Complete your exercise, right? If you need to add something extra, si falta algo, si te quiere agregar algo, you do it. Okay, don't worry, you do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, we are going to complete that part. Okay, that is on page 51. Excellent, let's move on. Page 51. Let's see, we have page 51. It says complete the summary with the words from the box. Here we have the words. Okay, here we have the words. The words are airplane, steamboat, difficult, easier, and drive. And we are going to complete our summary with all the information that we still remember from the article and using these words here on the box, right? So help me, please. Let's see if you can help me. It says, in the past, traveling between communities was, how was it? How was it? In the past, traveling between communities was. How was it? Was it airplane? Was steamboat? Was difficult? Was easier? Or was drive? Which word would you use? Excellent, Marito, Carlitos, Danielita, Marine. Very good, okay. Let's see the answer. Very good job. The communities was difficult. Let's continue with our story. So people invented new kinds of transportation. With the blank and railroad, it became blank to travel and move things. Okay, with the something and railroad, it became how to travel and move things. I'm going to give you the next one. Let's see if we can complete the third space. I'm going to give you the second one. So with the steamboat, yes, and railroad, it became. How did it become? It became airplane, steamboat, and difficult. We already use it, so we are not going to use it anymore. So it became easier, or it became dry. How did it become? Okay, here we say Marita says easier. Very good. Okay, Mia sent her answer. Santiago sent his answer. Excellent. Let's have a look. So it became easier. Excellent. So it became easier to travel and move things. Then in 1885, people could themselves anyway by car. People could. What could they do? They could airplane themselves or they could drive themselves because we only have two more words left. Excellent, Elia, Santiago, Danielita, very good. They have an answer and they said that we must add the word drive. Let's see if it's true. Very good, Mario. Let's see. Carlitos. Good. Excellent. So they could drive themselves anywhere by car. Great. And finally, of course, we have the only word that is left is airplane. So now millions of people travel by airplane. Transportation has changed our lives, right? Now we don't walk anymore, right? We have different options of transportation. Okay, excellent. Time for our workbook. Let's switch books. Let's put away our student book and pick up our workbook and open it up. We are going to fill up our exercises in our workbook. So it's time for our workbook. If you're ready with your workbook, please write down a yes in the chat so I know that we are ready, that all of you are ready so we can begin working in our workbook. Write down in the chat, yes, I'm ready. And that way we can move on to our next exercise. Are you ready? Oh, yes. Thank you, Carlitos. Carlitos says that he's ready. Yes. Send a yes if you're ready. If you're ready with your book, workbook. so we can move on. Excellent, Mia. Harrison, very good. Yes, they said they are ready. Very good job. Okay, who else? Yes, Danielita. Very good. Okay, most of you are ready. Here we have more answers. Yes, says Fabiola. Okay, excellent. Let's move on then. Let's see, page 15. We are here on page 15. Do you remember that right now we are solving the exercises from our workbook, page 15. Okay, we have a couple of more words inside our box that we already saw. This was part of our vocabulary. And we have the word apart. Let's repeat. This will be an excellent opportunity to practice our pronunciation. Let's repeat. Apart. Very good. Transportation. Say it loud. Transportation. Very good. Invent. Excellent. Paddle. Let's repeat that one. That one is fun. I think this word is really nice, so we can learn to pronounce it correctly. Paddle. Very good job. Railroad. Excellent. And finally, wheel. Wheel. Okay, great. Okay, we have 6 words and we are going to complete our chart. We have the word, we have to include our word, and we have the definition. So let's see. Number 1, the word which definition is not together in different places. What word is it? This is part of the definition of one word. Okay, Marito says, very good, Mario. Daniela Marine, they already answered. Okay, let's see. Not together, in different places. Let's see if they are correct. Here we go. The word is apart. Very good, Marito and Daniela. Very good job. Okay, Christian, we are right now on the workbook, right? Workbook, practice book, black and white, remember? El libro que es en blanco y negro, pues, el delgadito. Okay, we are right now in our workbook. Page 15. Page 15. Okay, got it, Christian? Excellent, Christian. Good job. Okay, let's see number 2. It says, a way of traveling between places. That's the definition. What is the word? Okay, Mario, he already said his answer. Excellent. Mario está rápido hoy. Really fast, Mario. Excellent. Okay, Daniela, she already said her answer too. Let's see. Very good, Carlitos. Okay, todos estamos de acuerdo. Everybody agrees on the answer. So let's see. Mario, Daniela, and Carlitos, they said transportation. Let's see. Very good. There it is. Okay, excellent. So a way of traveling between places, transport is the word is transportation. Let's have a look number 3. A thing you use to move a boat. How do you move a boat? A thing you use to move a boat. It is called, very good, Danielita, very good, Mario, excellent. Carlos, okay, this time Daniela sent her answer first. Very good, Daniela. Carlitos, okay. Let's see. Here we go. Paddle, excellent, paddle, excellent, very good. Very good job. Number 4, to make a new thing for the first time. Very good, Carlitos. This time Carlitos sent his answer first. Very good, Carlos. Danielita, nice job. Okay, number 4. Okay, Mario has a different answer from Carlos and Daniela. We're gonna see who's right. Let's see, number 4. To make a new thing for the first time. The word is invent. Very good. If you do it for the first time, you're inventing a new thing. Number 5, a road for trains. How do we call a road that is especially made or constructed or built for trains? Very good, Carlitos. Excellent, Daniela. Very good job. Okay, it's called railroads. Excellent. And the last one of the round things under cars. How do we call that round thing that we use for car? Very good, Daniela. She was the first one to send the answer. Excellent, Danielita. Very good job. The answer is wheel. Great job. Excellent. Okay, these are the answers for page 15. Did we all finish copying it? So we can move on to the next page. Copy the answers on your workbook, page 15. If you're done, send a yes so we can move on. I'm waiting for your yes. That means that you already copied all the answers. Thank you, Daniela. She said yes. Let me see more yes. More yeses? No, more yes. Let me see who else finished. Very good. Mia said yes. Carlito said yes. Mario said yes. Well done. Did we all finish? So we can move on. Excellent. Okay. Let's see next exercise. Here we are. I already wrote the answers because I am trying and helping you to move on a little bit faster with the exercises because we have more exercises to complete. So write the best word to complete the sentence. We had a steamboat, land, public, and drive. So here are the answers. Let's read them together. We are playing in a public park. My dad likes to drive his car. The steamboat on this river is old. This land has lots of trees on it. Okay, here we already used the words that we have here on the box. Let's write them down. Let's copy them down. And you write a yes. Carlito says that he finished. Excellent, Carlos. You're super fast. Very good, Carlitos. Oh, Elias said yes too, that he finished. Did we finish copying these answers from this page? Danielita says yes. Ricardo says yes. Excellent, Ricardo. Good job. Very good. Did we all finish? Okay, great job. Excellent. Okay, let's continue then. Here we are, page 16. We are on page 16 right now. And we are going to match the sentence parts. These are two parts of a sentence. And then we are going to write it down here on this space. We are going to put the two parts of the sentence together and write a whole sentence. Okay, but first we need to match it. That's the first thing. So let's see. I already gave you number one. People made new types of transportation. In the 1700s, the steamboat, what happened to the steamboat in the 1700s? The steamboat public railroad, the steamboat was invented, the steamboat of transportation, or the steamboat moved things on land. What do you think? These are longer answers, but you can write them down in the chat. Let me see. Let's see the answer. Who can tell me number two? Okay, Christian says that is the last one. That is number 4. Carlito says was invented. Do you have another answer? Someone has a different answer? Excellent, very good. Okay, let's then see the right answer so we can match it. In the 1700s, the steamboat, yes, very good if you said was invented. Excellent job. Then they opened the first what? Public railroad or the first move things on land? What do you think? The first public railroad or the first move things on land? Mm-hmm. Very good, Marito. Excellent job. Marito says public railroad. Let's see. Well done, Mario. Excellent. That's the answer. Well done. And finally, we have the two last ones over here. With trains, people could easily move things on land. En la tierra, podían moverla a través de todas las calles, las carreteras, ya por tierra. Pueden moverlas por tierra. That is on land. Okay, let's see. Here it is. Excellent. Now we are going to complete the sentences. We have to put them down. We are going to join them. People made new types of transportation. This is the first part and the second part. So let's just put them together and write them down. Number 2, in the 1700s, the steamboat was invented. We are just putting the two parts together and writing a whole sentence, okay? Number 3 and number 4, which with trains, people could easily move things on land. Here we have our 4 sentences, right? Completed by these two parts that we just put together. Okay, so let's copy, let's write them down, please. And then you send me a yes that you already finished. Okay, let's just speed up a little bit so we can continue with the last exercise. I think we have one more. So let's complete it. Let's see. Let's copy number 1, number 2, 3, and 4. If you finished, send a yes so we can move on. Excellent, Marito. He said yes. Daniela says yes. Hey, you're really fast. Great job. Very good. Excellent. Okay, did we all finish? So we can continue. Write down yes if you finished. Okay, we have another yes. Okay, excellent. Well done. Okay, then let's continue. Let's move on. Here we have page 16. And I want you to have a look that we have another kind of transportation. We have a submarine. We can transport and move around the ocean, inside the ocean, and have a look at these beautiful creatures under the ocean. There are the fish, the jellyfish, right, crabs, and many other creatures under the sea using or transporting ourselves inside the submarine. Okay, so that is another way, another type of transportation, the submarine. Okay, let's see number 1. We are going to unscramble. Unscramble means put in order. That is unscramble. To put in the right order or to write everything in the correct order. So let's see, have a look at number 1. It says communities in the past were often far apart. First, we are going to find the subject. What are we talking about? We're talking about communities. What kind of communities? The ones in the past. Then we use our verb, were, and how were they? They were often far apart. And period. Don't forget your period. We always begin with capital letter and we end with a period, right? Always remember. So I have here communities with capital letter and at the end, a period. Let's see number 2. People could travel faster than before. We have our subject, that is people, auxiliary could, our verb, could travel. How they could travel faster than before. Okay, and we have a period. Capital letter and period. Let's see number 3. Soon, many communities grew along railroads. Okay, we are talking first about the time expression. When did it happen? Soon. Okay, what happened by then? Many communities. We have our verb in past tense grew, and it grew along railroads. Okay, this is information that we read in the article at the beginning of the class. Let's see number 4. They could also live outside cities and drive to work. Excellent. And finally, number 5. In 1903, the Wright brothers created the first airplane. Always beginning with capital letter, and at the end we have a period. I miss here one period, so you put the period, right? You have to add the period at the end. Okay, so capital letter and a period. This is how we put in order the ideas, always the subject, verb, if we need to add some time expressions, right? And remember the complement, that is the rest of the idea. Okay, here we are, page 16 in our workbook, and these are the answers for our exercise of on Scrabble. Excellent, well done. Okay, then we finish our class. We completed all the exercises. If you still need to maybe complete something that you didn't finish on time, remember you can see the class again, right? You can see it again. I'm gonna send the link and you can watch the class one more time. Okay, so you can remember the answers for any exercise or any information that you didn't understand. Okay, so thank you very much for your time and for participating, babies. Really, I'm very happy because you always participate. So thank you very much. Here, finally, we are going to say bye to this unit of transportation. Always remember all the many different types of transportations that we have. So here they are, represented some of them, okay? And this way, we finish our class. Okay, excellent. We're gonna stop sharing by now. Let's see, stop sharing, and we are back. We are back. Okay, I'm going to allow you to unmute your microphones. If you have any question, do you have any questions?
No.
No? Did you like the presentation?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Okay, excellent. I'm happy that you like it. Okay, and if you didn't complete all the exercises, you can um, watch the class again. Okay, remember that we are recording it. La estamos grabando, so la puedes volver a ver. Okay, okay, bebés. Then I'll see you on EFL. Los veré en EFL más tardecito. Recuérdese, por favor, que hoy EFL lo hacemos más temprano. Ya voy a mandar la invitación y ya voy a mandar ahí un anuncio que la clase se está haciendo más temprano porque estamos en capacitación. Entonces la vamos a hacer un poquito más temprano. So, EFL este día será a las 9:30. Okay? Okay, sweeties. Then I'll see you later. Bye-bye, mis amores. Bye-bye.
Adiós, Miss.
Bye, sweeties. Bye. Love you guys. Welcome, Gerardo. Bye, María. Welcome. Gracias por los mensajes. Thank you. Bye, bye, bye. Excellent. Bye, sweeties.
Adiós, Miss. Adiós, adiós.
Love you. Bye.